Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother Bolo Vienna and some breaking news coming out of Portland Spice TV. And I definitely want to put this out early. Ladies and gentlemen, more have to pick up Julian Robinson because in his budget he mentioned something about, the creative industry, content creators, and I'm a part of that industry. You understand? So to all content creators, more than to pay attention, right? So to what Julian Robinson said him have in store for us, a part of the budget that allocates a $1 billion funding for the creative industry, ladies and gentlemen. See? So without any further ado, let me get to the part of the video where he mentioned this, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. And do remember, guys, Hey, y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. And share the live stream. Come on now. Stop playing. Support. The like button is free, heard?
Be able to access funding.
Yeah.
You can't go to the bank as an informal thing without having proper accounts and audited accounts. So bringing you into the formal system early ensures that as you grow and you need more credit, you can grow your business. And then finally, how we're going to deal with the emerging economies and
Yes.
deal with the cultural and creative industries, musicians, artists, entertainers, content creators, all of these things. What we are saying is we're going to establish a fund, a $1 billion fund, which will allow people, if you want to build out entertainment venues, if you want to do a business plan to grow your business, it will support those types of entities.
Question.
For all segments of cultural and creative industries.
The fund, is it a loan? Is it a loan facility or is it a grant? What is it?
It's more going to be a loan facility. We can examine whether we can do grants, but the reality is that we want sound business plans that can earn money and that can be repaid, right? It will be administered through the DBJ that would do the due diligence to ensure that these are proper businesses. I mean, grants, we can see how we can address that, but we have to be careful in terms of how we manage that.
So it's mostly a loan facility to content creators.
Yes. Not just content creators, the broad cross section.
Right. You also said that it would be...
There are about 28. There are about 28, you know it better than me, subsections, and it would encompass all of them.
You also mentioned that it will be used to build out venues for festivals and things like that. Are you speaking to the entertainment zone that will go into some of that?
Am I still with you? I think the thing dropped again.
No, you mentioned that some of that funding will also be used to build out entertainment spaces. And I was wondering if you were referring to the entertainment zones.
Yes, because we recognize there's a real conflict. We don't have enough zones that people can put on parties and can go late in the night because you have to deal with Noise Abatement Act. And so we want to put private sector in a position where the private sector undertakes the risk. I mean, when I look at some venues, there are some venues that are patronized heavily. Mass camp in my own constituency at the stadium, but it poses issues for the neighboring communities.
Yeah.
There are Plantation Cove out in Drax House, that's very highly subscribed. So we have to find venues across the country, not too far from where people live, that we can have more of these kind of venues that people can put on entertainment events.
Now, Julian, you are the Minister of Finance in waiting. The government in the United States, I think the Secretary of State, Mark Rubio, is saying that we are involved in forced labor, bringing in doctors and nurses from Cuba, and they're going to take away people.
Alright, so we're not there for that part there. So, on here, ladies and gentlemen, what the Minister of Finance had to say. And I want to hear what you guys think. I want to big up the platform, Saying Portland Spice TV. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna make sure so I'm go over there, go subscribe to the platform, ladies and gentlemen. See? Me already subscribe. Me click the bell and me click all. See? So what I'm saying is I like the idea because you don't need to have grants. One of the things that I would suggest to the Minister of Finance is when it comes to the business side of things, if the government could implement some programs where people can do like a 3-month course. Because you notice he said that you have to do a formal business plan to actually go to them and say, all right, this is my business plan and this is what I need in terms of a loan for this business. And this is a good idea. It's actually a great idea in my opinion. I want to know what you guys think, because the potential in the creative space is unlimited. However, a lot of people are not looking at this creative space in a business form. They are looking at it like, yo, I have clout, this and this and this and this and this. They don't know, or I would say I don't know, we don't know. I'm going to put myself in it. I don't know all the intricacies in terms of, really building up my catalog or building up my clout or whatever that is for it to be marketable one, and it to catch where I'm fully I am fully taking advantage of my own true potential as a content creator. I'm looking at it from a content creative space. Now, in terms of the entertainment zones, that's also another excellent idea, because people in Jamaica is a party place, right? You need a safe space, an entertainment zone where one, you have safe parking. We don't need to hear about no issues where people's vehicles are being stolen. We need to have top flight security, soldiers, everything. You understand? And we don't need to hear say, oh, this person's car gets stolen and lift off our ground and disappear, or go under the ground and disappear. We don't need to hear none of that, ladies and gentlemen.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
I'm just saying, come on now, let's be real. The stealing is ridiculous when it comes to vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. It is. That is a real concern in entertainment. You understand? Especially when you have those big shows. Look what happened to Pastor Peter Chambers' vehicle in Kingston when they were playing. I believe it's Kingston. Don't quote me on that. If it's not Kingston, sorry, but I think it was Kingston. It was the National Stadium. Yes, it was Kingston. And he, I believe it was Kingston. He said in the video, and he lost his belongings, and he alluded to that. He has been made aware that there's a theft scheme going on in that area, ladies and gentlemen, because of his dialogue that he had with the security guard. But I digress. What I'm saying is, entertainment zones are very necessary. We have 14 parishes. If they could build 14, minimum of 14 entertainment zones in the next 5 years, we good money. I'm telling you right now. And that's for the entertainment sector. Alright? That's for the entertainment people. And when I say entertainment, those zones would also include gospel concerts. Everything. You know how the churches would love to do, they're going out in and doing their conferences. I believe it's conference, when they put up the tent and stuff like that. Yo, I'm telling you, those zones would be perfect. Those zones would be perfect for stuff like that. You understand? Right? And it would create jobs at the end of the day, because one, definitely security is going to be a big issue, and those types of events always yield money going into the hands of the regular individual. You get me? I say any event, any parties and stuff like that, anything like that. All right. So I mean, hey, shout out to what I'm saying, the Mr. Julian Robinson, the soon to be the Minister of Finance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I just wanted to come and break that to you quickly what he said. So So again, make sure you go and subscribe to Spice TV, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank you guys for your continued support. You've been amazing. Let's get to 20K, yes? Big up on yourself.
God.
So there's a way, and I'm just touching quickly on those things. I mean, there's a lot. I could speak on every area if I needed to, agriculture and many other things, but essentially we have a very difficult task ahead of us. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be, because we have a corrupt government.